Oh, we're live. We're live. We are live, for people. We are live. We went straight into it because we didn't want to keep you waiting. So we are live. Sorry for the delay. I've literally just walked in through the door, but we made it. We made it to the Mingle just before the witching hour. All I'm going to say, Norms, before I'll get your opinion on it. Big up to all the chat. Thank you all very much for joining me. Make sure that you sub to Normski and myself and get a little like on it. All I'm going to say, 2-0, 3 points. I really can't give much more than that before I hand over. But yeah, I mean, I'll explain what I saw from where I was sitting in the stand. Yeah, so what do you think of it, Norms? I mean, give me your rundown on it, your assessment on it.
Yeah, I think one of my major concerns, again, gonna have to bring it up, Ethan Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of stick calling him Ethan Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, but bro, I think it's going down that road. I mean, there was one point just before we actually go into the actual game, after the match, you know, when Mikhail was sort of going and clapping the fans and stuff like that, and he walked past Ethan, and then the look that Ethan gave him, he looked it up and down, mate.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, yeah, something ain't quite right. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the actual game, assessment of the game, listen, 2-0, we get out of there, another clean sheet, but you know, we're going to be up against better sides. And I mean, listen, Olympiacos, they're no pushovers. And whilst it was on 1-0 for the majority of the time, you're thinking at any point there was a chance that the second half of this game, you know, they were attacking a lot more, getting down the wings, down the flanks and that. And, you know what I mean? It only just take one sort of moment, and then, you know, we ended up with a draw. So yeah, you know, Saka gets that goal. I think it was injury time. I'm just trying to remember if it was in injury time. Was it injury time?
Mate, I think it was about.
Wasn't far off it, was it?
80 odd minutes or something.
Let's look. No, it was injury time. It was 90 plus 2.
90 plus 2, yeah. There weren't much, my friend, yeah.
They weren't much, yeah. I think it was 5 minutes there.
And again, the keeper should have done better, really, shouldn't he?
Yeah, it kind of
it sort of went under his body, and the keeper should have done better.
I mean, it's a nice ball from Odegaard last level. Like, he played it, the ball to Odegaard, and Odegaard run. And to be honest, Odegaard was probably the man of the match.
Probably our best player. Mate. Yeah,
not taking too many touches was good. When I was listening to the post match and they were talking, and what's the name? Keon was talking about. Keon was talking about it, and he was sort of basically saying that it was good to see him not taking as many touches. Was that something in instruction from the manager, or what? And that's the thing about it. We've always said this with Odegaard. Don't take too many touches. You picking them off first time was really good. You was finding your players and all of that. So that was great in itself. And obviously, you know, Gok was working his butt off, but, you know, just not coming off for him. Do you know what I mean? Maybe in some occasions trying a little bit too hard. But the first half, I would say, was a lot better than the second half. In terms of the lineup, you say, look, Zubimendi, Moreno. I'm still trying to figure out what Moreno does. It is what it is. I would have liked to have seen maybe Ethan Nwaneri, you know, in there as opposed to Moreno. And you know, we was talking about when you're playing at home, you could actually play with that lone 6. You know what I mean? You could play with that lone. You could play with that lone 6, but you know, Declan Rice was on the bench. Eventually, he came on. Moreno came off. But yeah, it's just one of those games, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't. After the Newcastle game, I thought, you know what I mean, you're going to the Emirates, you're going to be at home, there's going to be a bit of a buzz, you know, under the lights, Champions League. And bro, I think you definitely had a nice keep in that sleeping bag. That's what I was going to say.
I did second half. I was sound because I got a terrible cold. full of cold. I'm not feeling 100%. But big up the chat. Lynch, what can I say, bro? Super sticker. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. Big up, absolute legend as always. We've got Binks in here. The Untouchables was in here. Send Ethan to PSV on loan, and he'll cook. I'll tell you what, send him anywhere on loan because I think that's where he's heading. I'm taking a lot of stick for it, guys, but I don't care. I'm sorry. It's very, very similar to Emil Smith Rowe. Igal thought I was comparing the players. I wasn't comparing the players. I was comparing the situation that they're in. Very similar. Very, very similar. Yeah. I believe he should have got minutes tonight. I'll give you my assessment on the game, guys. First 25 minutes, it was similar at St James's Park. We was playing some nice football. We looked on the front foot. We got the goal. Brilliant work by Gyökeres, showed his strength. But I'll be honest with you, that's all he done. That is literally all he done. Other than that, didn't really see much of him at all. And I'm going to be honest with you, Norms, I'm worried about Gyökeres. To me, he's looking like a flop, to be honest. I know he's got 3 in 6. Yeah. One was from the penalty spot. He shows bravery. He works hard, but then my Ford works hard, but it doesn't make it an Aston Martin. Do you know what I mean? But I need a little bit more from him. I need a bit more from him. Yeah. If I compare him to Etitike, he's nowhere near it. Yeah. If I compare him to obviously Isak, he's nowhere near it. If I compare him to Meteta, he's nowhere near it. So there's a lot of strikers I'm comparing him to at the moment, and to me, he needs to do a little bit more. People say he's not getting the service, but sometimes when the service don't dry up, when you have got the ball,
you got to make something for yourself.
A little bit more with it. You got to do a little bit more with it. Zubimendi, I just don't understand it. He was brought in for the Champions League. He was brought in for certain games, key moments. He should be controlling that midfield a lot better. I always felt throughout that game we didn't have 100% sole control of that game. They had a little guy in midfield. I think he was at Wolves. I can't remember his name.
Prudence. Prudence. Is it Prudence?
Prudence. 56. He was playing.
Yeah, Prudence. Yeah, that's it.
He was absolutely on the ball all the time, and at times he was dominating a lot of the play.
Yeah, I think Daniel Prudence. I think his name is.
Yeah, Daniel Prudence. I mean, he looked really, really good tonight.
Prudence. Prudence. Is it Prudence or Prudence? I can't
remember. Prudence, something like that, mate.
Prudence. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he was good.
Thanks for that one.
He was looking good. I don't understand what he does, Norms. I'm still yet. I'm still not yet convinced.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, from what I saw tonight as well, off the ball, he doesn't like getting pressed. That's one thing, he doesn't like getting pressed. And as you rightly said, in the last game, very lazy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when Deckers was on with him in the Newcastle game, I mean, Deckers was doing all the work. I don't know if he's that. Maybe he needs to sort of move forward. Somebody was saying it in the on the commentary that maybe he would be probably better up, sort of more advanced in those little pockets where he can thread those little. Because from deep, I mean, this is a Champions League game. You would have thought that he would have got more room and time and space.
Yeah,
but it just looks at everything. Just looks rushed. You know, I mean. It just didn't look. It just didn't look right. It just didn't look right. And
he picked up the yellow card. He was sloppy.
Slopping his tackles. He's not the quickest of players. Yeah, not the quickest of players. And I think playing in that deep line role for me worries me. I would feel worried with him, sort of, shielding the back four. I'd rather Declan Rice be in that position. We've seen Declan Rice operate in that position. When we nearly, did won the league in 2022 season, but I'm not confident watching him, and a lot of the time I was like shouting at the TV and saying, "Come on, man, you got to do better." And I thought they were going to take him off. So similar to what happened at Newcastle, but he left him on. And as I say to myself, I just wasn't really happy with his play. I think. For me, the two best players on that pitch was Odegaard and Lewis Skelly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're going to go for it. I mean, For me, Zubimendi needs to control the game a bit more. And when he does get
Yeah.
the ball, he's got to be more threatening with it. And
He's no upgrade on Partey. He's no upgrade on Partey.
People can mock me, but when Merson's getting balls in them situations, and I've seen Arsenal midfield players get balls in them situations over the years, Manu Petit and stuff like that, they're more threatening. He just to me looks for the easy option all the time.
Yeah, sideways pass.
He's not creative enough for me. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but people say to me, "Oh, he's got to get used to the Premiership." Well, tonight weren't a Premiership game.
That's what I'm saying. Precisely what we're saying.
So, and I'm still not seeing it. Marino, I'll rest my case.
Yeah.
Brilliant off the bench.
That's what I said.
Brilliant player to come in and lead the line. Brilliant player to come in and perhaps nick a goal. But if you're starting them two in midfield,
you lose.
We're talking squad depth. All I'm hearing, Norms, is squad depth. Well, there was our squad depth tonight, that midfield trio, Marino and Odegaard. And I'm sorry, if that's our squad depth, what, £100 million spent on both of them? I'm not impressed yet. I'm not impressed yet. So
no, definitely not.
That's from a midfield. I'm impressed with Marino when he's thrown up front to get us a goal.
Yeah.
But as a midfield pairing, if Rice gets injured, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
And that's always been the worry. That's always been the worry in terms of that depth there. If Rice does get injured and you've got Marino or Norgard, I mean, listen, we haven't seen much of Norgard, but Marino, just for me, he's better as an impact player. That's where you seem to get the best out of him. Coming on, as I say, the famous words, crushing the box. And getting those last minute winners or whatever, or those special, if it's an equaliser like he did against Newcastle where we leveled up. Yeah. So I mean, was Ben White was okay in the first half. It started to fade a bit.
Yeah.
And obviously injuries and stuff like that. And
Ben White looked rusty. Ben White looked rusty.
He looks rusty.
Yeah, and Arteta was on his case quite a bit. You could tell from the touchline that he looked rusty. He looked a player that's lacking minutes. To be honest, Norm, Ben White.
Yeah.
Saliba looked solid, but listen, look, the first half, I thought we've got the goal. Let's go and score another 2 or 3 and control the game.
Yeah.
But Norms, I'm sorry, mate. I've got to say it. I was hearing 3-0 Arsenal, 4-0 Arsenal, 5-0, this, that, and the other. I said 3-1. 2-0.
I said 3-1.
When I saw the lineup, Norms, on the way to the ground, I rung Kenny Ken and I said to him, I'm sorry, mate. I said, it ain't going to be a very high-scoring game, this one.
Yeah.
This ain't going to be a high-scoring
game. It's just amazing that the contrast of starting Moreno and the Zubimendi in there, that you just straight away know you're not going to bang the goals. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man. It's crazy. Yeah, that's as what's name just said, he's better off as a free roaming 9, false 9. I think that's what he does. He's no good as a midfielder. As I said, he's always either on the floor, he's too slow. So start him as an impact player, because you just knew it, you know what I mean, that he was going to start tonight. And yes, he started tonight, and they left your most creative players on the bench. As I said, Ethan not even getting a look in, which is just really sad at the moment. You know what I'm trying to say? He signs that contract.
Don't trust him, does he? For some reason or other, he just don't. Don't know. Don't know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, at least, I said the only good thing out of this is that, and if Odegaard keeps this up, if he continues to play like this, where operating from you pick up the ball, he was attacking the space, which was another thing. It was really nice to see as well.
Yeah.
Controlling it either from deep or in the advanced role, and pretty much the amount of forward passes this guy done, it was unreal. I mean, I think it was Martin Keown was saying it's the most forward passes he's seen from this Arsenal team in a long time. So, and you're there to witness it, which was nice. But I think the thing is now is that, as you say, those forward passes have to connect with Victor Gyökeres. And as you say, if you're now teetering on the point where he's looking like a flop, then that's a massive worry. And I think with Havertz sort of in the on the fringes of coming back, from injury, the likelihood is if he doesn't sort of buck up, then I think Havertz is going to come in and take his place, because the type of game that we play suits Havertz as opposed to Victor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
no, definitely, definitely. Facts, Norms, facts. I liked Odegaard in tonight. And the reason why I liked Odegaard tonight is because he played a more central role. He had more freedom. He was
playing on that left hand side. See how effective he is.
Yeah,
on that left hand side.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
And I think, and personally, I think that's the way forward with his team.
Yeah,
if we're gonna be successful, then I think we've got to get Odegaard in a more attacking role, whether that be an 8. And Eze definitely 100% in the 10.
Yeah.
The left-hand side still, I'm still a little bit worried about. I've done okay tonight.
It's okay, but just the pace. There was a couple of times where he couldn't beat his man. Yeah. There was one point when he was in the box, and I thought, the ball was played to him, and it was played in front of him, and he just couldn't get to it. And like, if he had beaten that player in that box, there was a cross on. And that's the other annoying thing for me as well, DJ. But you might have seen it tonight, where every time they get into the box, like, they don't seem to know what they want to do. It's like they were just kind of confused.
Yeah, they're in two minds.
Two minds about what to do. You've got to make up your mind. As a striker, you've got to make up your mind. Not only that as well, the crosses coming in. Why are you floating in crosses? Play it along the floor. You know what I'm saying? Just play it along the floor. And I mean, listen, the goal that Saka scored, you could see Victor's face. I mean, because he was kind of pointing to play to me, but it's gone underneath the goalkeeper. But you could see in Gokras' face, he's like, you know what I mean? I needed that. But listen, as I say, we come away with the 2-0. But it's tough. It's tough for him now at the moment. It's tough going for Victor. But he's got to keep going, DJ.
He's got to keep going. But for me, he's got to give other options because there's times when we get the ball in positions, and he's got to think to himself, right, well, I'll check back and cut back and see if I can get the ball on the edge of the box and get a shot off. Yeah, but he's making the same sort of runs. He's not giving them much options other than once he's in that box I'm talking about. And sometimes when you're a striker, if you're not getting the kind of balls that you're used to, you've got to make something happen yourself. You've got to try and listen, I'm not outcasting him, but I just want to see a little bit more of him.
More from him,
I'm seeing bits and pieces, but I'm not seeing consistently.
There was a ball played by Odegaard again. Listen, he was literally controlling things. There was a ball played by him over the. I don't know if it was over the top or through the. I think it was through the lines. Lovely, sort of around the corner kind of thing. He latched onto it. Yeah. Now Thierry Henry talked about this in one of his I don't know if it was a Monday Night Punditry or whatever, and he was sort of saying that when Victor receives the ball, like if it's him, if it's Thierry Henry and he receives that ball. That same ball that he's received tonight, he makes what he should say. What Thierry Henry says that you should run across your player. But what Victor did was he went away, right? Yeah. So he made that angle hard for himself. Plus, the defender was able to put him off, and then he ends up bullying it over the bar. Yeah. What Thierry Henry says that when you pick up a ball like that, inside. Yeah, cut inside, cut across the defender, as opposed to going wide, because now you're making the angle less for you. Yeah,
and exactly. And he had one chance in that box, didn't he? And he went for power rather than accuracy.
Just accuracy, I just think he's like trying too hard.
Corner, he's trying to blast it and stuff like that. Listen, I mean, I'm hoping it will come good. I'm hoping it'll come good. Marino and Zubimendi in midfield. that worries me if we're in the Premiership and we're going for titles. That trio worries me.
Yeah, it does. I've said
It's
it from
not
the offset.
mobile enough. It's not creative enough.
No.
It doesn't get it doesn't get the transition moving quick enough for me.
No.
It breaks down. It's too slow. It's too lethargic, and eventually it will break down. And teams on the front foot will capitalise on that.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
that's what worries me when we play the teams like Palace that are very quick in transition, Brighton, all these sort of teams. Looking at West Ham as well against Everton second half, you know,
second half, mate. Mate.
You know, Zubamendi's got to up the pace because to me he looks as if he's kind of a one-trick pony. He kind of one sort of pace, and it's just not. It just worries me. Saliba, I thought, was comfortable in the second half. He done all right. He done okay.
Oh, Gabby's okay because he obviously.
Gabby went down. I'm hoping it's just precautionary. I'm hoping it's just precautionary.
He was sitting in the stands. He didn't have no ice pack or anything on there.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, Skelly, I'm impressed with. For a young player, he's got so much upper body strength.
Yeah.
He was inverting a lot, and he looked comfortable on the ball, trying to make things happen. Again in midfield, he went into midfield a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Who would have thought, Norms? Lewis Skelly in midfield. He's a left back, isn't he?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So but he looked comfortable when he came into midfield, and he tried to make things happen. Martinelli, look, how many goals he's at now in so many games? So I'm not really getting onto him. He scores again
in all competitions.
So, yeah, and but then he had to bring on Eze. He then had to bring on Rice because what happened was
Saka as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're only 1-0 up, and he was still a little bit cautious, wasn't he? He's still the substitutions he made was safety first rather than let's really go for the attack and let's really.
He took obviously he took off Ben White and brought on Timber that side, and then obviously
he should have done, Norms. What he should have done. Someone made a good point. My son made a good point. He said his first two substitutions should have been Eze and who did he bring on now? He brought on
Saka.
Eze and Saka. That should have been his first two substitutions. When we were 1-0 up, that should have been his first two substitutions.
Should have done that early,
And then when the goal got but when the goal got disallowed and they started to get a little bit of possession, he's gone, whoa, hang on a minute. I've got to lock up here. I've got to go for safety first here. Yeah. And he brought on Timber and he brought on Declan Rice. So he still had that defensive tendency.
Yeah, because I think Declan was the first, wasn't he? Declan was the first sub, wasn't he?
He brought Declan on, then he brought Timber on. And his first substitution should have been Eze and Saka.
Yeah, so it was Declan and then you and Timber.
Let's go. But he was 1-0 up, and he could see that they was getting a lot of possession and they was getting crosses in and they had a goal disallowed. So he went defensive, and then he bought it. Then he bought the attack on. Yeah. But
I think the thing is, as you say, DJ, I think that first 25 minutes, where you had those chances, that's when you need to really make it count and finish your dinner, so to speak. Get 2-3 goals up, then you can bring on those kind of players just to see out the game. Do you know what I mean? Because defensively, we're very good. We've got a very good foundation in terms of our defense. So, and we're very hard to break. We're very hard to break down. Do you know what I mean? And then if they're pushing for it, we've got the players that can, hit the passes to hit them the break. Especially if you had like an Eze, because there was another one that Eze did. He didn't quite come off. He played a nice ball over the top, but. Those little things Eze's going to do. Sometimes you can tell it's not what the manager wants. It's just he just instinctively does that.
He switched out to the right as well, Eze.
Yeah. That's what I saw.
He went out to the right. Saka went out to the
left. And that's good. I want to see more of that.
I don't mind it.
See more of that because
exactly.
As I say, we become too predictable because most of the time Saka's on that right hand side, and so. you know, the whoever's marking him, if it's sometimes it's 2 or 3 players on him. Sometimes when he receives the ball, so it's good that they did switch around. But ideally, you know, you want to see Eze in that 10, and maybe, as you say, put Odegaard playing more as an 8.
I mean, one good thing. Let's get this super chat, because we've got the one and only, the absolute Suge is in the building as 100% Suge. Big up DJB and Normski in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. Obviously, guys, come on, let's go. I'm mixed on the game. Yeah, I am Suge. There was patterns of play I liked, but there was a lot of games. There was a lot of stuff I didn't like. I thought we'd have controlled it a lot better. I really did, especially when we got the goal. I thought we'd go on to win pretty convincingly. And any half-decent team, if that's Atleti and Bayern Munich, who we've got, we ain't coming out of there on a 2-0 win playing like that.
Not. No way.
I'm sorry.
No,
Martinelli needs to do better. Yeah, apart from the goal, we don't really do much. Suge, I agree.
Yeah, he doesn't. One thing he does when he's playing. Sorry to cut you, though. DJ,
go on, man.
When he's playing on that right hand side, there's a couple of times where Ben White has done the overlap, and he doesn't instinctively look to play him in. It's like he cuts in. I'm like, don't you think? You know what I mean? Can't you see the player going? There's a couple of times he did that, and I'm thinking, football is simple. It's not difficult. No, you know what I mean? And the pundits made a point of this when they were talking with Martin Odegaard, and was certainly saying what they like, what was really good to see, and that he acknowledged that as well, is that they kept it simple, and that's what he did. He brought simplicity to his game, and when you bring simplicity to your game, and it's effective, you're not taking too many touches, then you look more dangerous. And then if you've got that Eze, obviously you had Eze playing out in the wide, but if you've got Eze in that 10, you know, trying to feed the likes of Gyökeres, then we can be dangerous. So, you know, you want to see that. But I just say Martinelli doesn't have the mind to do that when he's playing out on that right-hand side and you've got overlap. Because if you think on the left-hand side, he doesn't have anybody overlapping him. So he's always trying to go down the byline, hitting it and nothing coming off. So today he had the ideal opportunity to just get your head up, use your footballing brain, whatever's left of that in your head,
keep it simple,
and just make it happen. So that was frustrating for me in that part as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. And he says Odegaard looked okay, but still soft. Yeah, he does get pushed off the ball a little bit. So you've got to be honest, he's still a little bit lightweight, but he was affected tonight. But can he do it in the big games? Can he do it in the big games? This is the problem. You know, you can do it when you've got Olympiacos and stuff like that, who lacked quality. Thank the Lord. Otherwise, if they didn't, they could have punished us. Gyökeres finally got the service. He got more service, Suge, but for me, he didn't do enough with it, my friend. Didn't do enough with it. I want to see a little bit more. You know, he's come with flying colours. He's come with a big CV. I want to see a big CV turn into big striker.
Yep.
And he's only showing little glimpses of what he can do and his strength. Technically, I don't think he's there. Technically, ability, he hasn't got it. Yeah, he's not definitely a technical player. But big up Suge as always. Big up the Gavin L. Look, they're all in here. The Binks is in here. Everyone's in here, guys. Thank you very much for joining the Mingle. All in all, people, it was okay. It weren't brilliant, but the main thing is, Norms, we get 3 points, and I suppose in the grand scheme of things, that's all that's important in the Champions League, isn't it?
I mean, definitely. Yeah.
You know, the 3 points is probably more important than the performance, really, because what you don't want to be languishing amongst them playoffs and playing catch up.
It's another like 2 additional games. You don't need that. You know what I mean? So, I think that the two pivotal games are the Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid home games. So we have to. I mean, after, as I said, after seeing how many goals they've banged, You know what I mean? They're doing quite well in the domestic leagues as well.
Mm.
It's going to be a bit of a worry, but we have to try somehow to beat these guys and to avoid, ended up sort of in the playoffs.
Yeah. Let's just go. I mean, I've got a couple starred here. Joseph Connor Golden, big up DJB Normski. Top Gooner the other day on Twitter said Marino is better midfielder than Gerrard. GJB and Normski, keep up the songs. Yeah, we're gonna have a few songs tonight, I reckon. I can see a few songs coming on, but it is a bit late. We don't want to wake up the neighbours and the dogs. But listen, all I can say to that, Joseph Connor Golden, whoever said that must be on something. I'm telling you. And whatever they're on, it ain't natural, because if you think Marino is better than Gerrard, then he's. What do you make of that, Norms? I mean, big up Joseph all day long. What do you make of that, bro?
This is what you get from these guys online on Twitter or X. They say the most outlandish and craziest things. So
Madness.
they as I said, they're from the Matrix, mate. They live in another planet, and
how can you even compare Marino with Gerrard?
How?
He must have only been born 2 years ago or something.
He's got to be.
And here he comes. He's hit me again. He's hit me again with, look at this, the Pro Mice.
Come on, Pro Mice.
10 DJB memberships, 10.
Wow.
Big up, my friend Bosch. What an absolute legend. Big up the Pro, my friend. 100%. Joseph Connor, the Suge. Everyone's in here. Absolute big up. What can I say? And the Binks, Igal currently on another channel. I heard him say Rice was the best midfielder in the league. I didn't stay. No, you won't do, Binks. I'm a big Declan Rice fan. I think he's a quality player. I just think he's been in two minds ever since he's been at Arsenal. He don't know whether to twist, stick, turn, or whatever. He don't know whether he should be playing 6. He don't know whether he should be playing 8. He needs a definite role to play in this football team. And at the moment,
if you just look at it, he's
never at it. He's
everywhere, mate.
He's everywhere. And he don't know whether he's coming or going. And I'll compare him to Adam Walton. Adam Walton has got strict instructions of what to do at Palace. He's got a role to play, and he plays it brilliantly. Just give Declan Rice a 6 and let him do his thing. Because at the moment, he's playing alongside Zubimendi, then he's playing alongside Marino, then he's trying to do this. He's trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Big up the Pro, absolute legend. Big up everyone that's in, guys. Big up. 3 points. 3 points. That's what we got. Let's have a look at some of these. Johnny D's in. He's probably over the moon, Johnny D. I mean, Johnny D, that performance for Johnny D was outstanding, Norms. He won't be able to sleep tonight, Johnny. Norms. He's going to be up all night celebrating. It's an outstanding performance from Johnny D, that, I'm telling you. He's well happy with that. Is that performance Champions League winners? Have we just seen the Champions League winners, Norms?
Nope.
Hey? Are you sure?
Bro,
Champions League, champions all the way. Oh, what fun it is to see Zubimendi run away. Champions all.
It's starting. The Christmas carols are coming in, mate.
It's getting close, mate. It's 1st of October.
Yeah, mate. It's just round the corner.
Victory's a proper out-and-out striker. Arteta coaches the team to play with a false 9 type striker who comes deep to become a provider for wingers. That will never be Gorkarez. They need to adjust. Yeah, I can see that, Wills. Big up. That's why he wanted Sesko, my friend.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted Sesko.
That's what I'm trying to say. When Havertz is fit and ready to go, he's going to be back in.
He will. Havertz fits his system. I thought you weren't allowed to switch wing positions around. Well, I don't think they would. I reckon they got told off for that. I reckon they'll get fined for doing that, Eze and Saka. I don't think that was a manager's thing.
Yeah.
I think they just decided to do it.
You scored a goal, but you're still going to get fined.
I'm sorry. Why didn't I ask you to do that? It was a good game, not very good. You could see it. You could see it was half and second team. We would not play Atletico without Team DJB. Don't worry. All I'm going to say, Johnny, is thank God we have got a bit of squad depth, because that's the one good thing that I'm pleased about this season. We have got the likes of Eze and that to bring off the bench. We can rotate the team. And we have got that kind of depth that if we are struggling or we are finding it a bit difficult, we've got the players now to come in and do the business, hopefully. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. What's with the silence, people? Falling asleep? I'm an old dude's dungeon, am I not? What everyone expecting would happen when Gyökeres finally gets the service didn't quite happen. I quite like his demeanour on the pitch, though. Listen, I'm not putting any hate on Gyökeres. I like Gyökeres. He works hard. He runs the channels.
Definitely.
He's strong. All I'm saying, I just need a little. I just want to see something. I want to see a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, listen, he bullied those. He bullied, you know, when he picked up that ball from Odegaard, and he bullied those two defenders for the first goal. It's just a pity, you know, when he hit it, it kind of, I think, I don't know if it got blocked or whatever, but it kind of sort of slowly you thought he was going to trickle over the line, and then you know, Martinelli had the piece of mind to sort of
keeper again for me. Keeper again for me was at fault. Oh, hang on, we got Binks. Good night, all. Early start for me tomorrow. Good night, sweetheart. See you in the morning. Good night, the Binks.
And God bless.
God bless.
Take care, Binks. Take care.
Massive. We had that, haven't we? Oh, yeah, can't be doing with that. Keep up the songs. Well, you've had a few there, Joseph, straight away, and I'm not very well tonight. I think Gyökeres needs hammering. We can send him your way.
Oh.
He was balling under hammering, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Man,
I've got to be honest.
I don't know what's going to happen with him, bro. I tell you that. That's going to be an interesting time.
You got to bag against teams like Olympiacos, though, ain't you, Noms?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was just hoping that was
goals tonight. He scored. I don't know a lot of the scores, but apparently Man City drew, didn't they?
Yeah, 2-2. What's this guy's name? The one that used to Eric Dyer, getting the penalty and taking it
Eric Dyer, you know.
For Monaco. But it ended up as a 2-2 draw. But they said that the penalty, big up calls, man. What you saying, man? Long time. The penalty was controversial. But listen, they dropped points yet again. I think they're sitting currently, I think it's there on 6 points, I think, something like that.
Wow. Juventus drew, didn't they?
Yeah,
big up, Pro Nice again.
Big up 2-2.
Root calls. Big up, my friend. Make sure you sub and smash a like. And if you're in tonight, you all know what to do, people. You know how to sub and smash the likes for my legend Normski as well, who I do appreciate staying up. What he's had to do, people, he's had to sneak. You know, when you're young and you come back late at night and you don't want your parents to hear you, he's had to sneak out.
What I did, I went and bought the missus some Chinese,
Oh,
nicer up, nicer up, you know what I mean? So while she was on your way home, I was stuffing my face, like, you know what I mean? A couple of chicken balls and that, you know what I mean?
Oh,
some sweet and sour sauce. Like,
let's have a guess what Norm's bought for China. I reckon Norm's got a bit of special fried rice. No, chicken fried rice.
Oh, I know, you got it the first time, mate.
Special fried rice.
With a hint of chili on the rice.
Oh, nice.
A bit of hint of chili on the rice. And I fancied. I normally go for like.
You got a chicken chow. You got a chicken chow mein, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Plain chow mein.
What you see? What we do? Whereas before in the past, I'd buy one for myself because we get it all in one container. So I'll have the special fried rice with sweet and sour chicken in the same container. Yeah, and we used to have one each. But I said, nah, we're going to start sharing it, mate. You know what I mean, I've got to lose the old gut. You know what I mean? I've got to lose the old belly. You know what I mean? So we shared that, and I had those for a long time, chicken balls, sweet and sour chicken balls. I hadn't had those for donkey's years. I fancied it. I thought, I'm going to go out and get some. So, I had some of that. Put the rest up. I thought, I'm not going to be too greedy. So I put the rest up. I had to hide it from his son because he's there sniffing around.
Oh, he wanted some, did he?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. But I had that.
Normski's channel is there. Yeah, I do like a bit of Chinese. I've got to be honest. I do like. Do you know what? I might treat myself this weekend a bit of Chinese.
Yeah.
Cheer me up. Well, I won't be cheered up because we've got West Ham coming up.
West Ham.
I don't know if this guy. Big up the chat and everyone. Lynch, Johnny D, Prom Legends, Josie. You're all legends, people. You're all legends, and do you know what? I appreciate every single one of you guys, and Normski does as well. So make sure you sub to his channel. I'm honestly, I'm blessed that I've got such a good chat. Anyone new coming over, yeah, make sure you're welcome to the community, people. Welcome to the community. But yeah, I mean, listen, people might say I'm a bit harsh, but I was there, and I didn't enjoy it, Norms. I didn't enjoy the game tonight.
What was the atmosphere like? It was
a bit. It weren't brilliant. It weren't brilliant. It was all right when the goal went in and at the start. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna listen. One of the things I like about European nights is the away fans.
Yeah, they were making a lot of
Where I sit is right above them. So I sit just off the corner flag. You know where the away fans are?
Yeah.
So if you follow the away fan section to the edge of the penalty box and then look up a tier, that's where I sit. Right?
Okay, right.
And they are absolutely, they did not stop from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
And there's one, and what they do, a lot of these fans now, they have kind of conductors. They don't watch the game, Norms.
They've got their back to the back.
They've got their back. They're standing there, and big up our stewards as well, because our stewards gave them a lot of freedom. The drummer was at the front and all of that.
Yeah.
And they stand there and they just literally conduct the crowd.
Wow.
And then they point to the right, point to the left, and then. Honestly, it's a work of art.
Can you imagine
it's a work of art. It's brilliant.
Can you imagine going to Olympiacos in that cauldron?
Yeah, honestly, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I'll be honest, when the game turned a bit boring and I was getting a bit fed up, I was watching them. You can't help it. It's brilliantly done. Honestly, it really is. PSG do the same.
Yeah, PSG. Dortmund, is it the yellow wall? Dortmund,
yeah, Dortmund. Well. Yeah, really, really brilliant atmosphere. And listen, because I'm a football fan, right? I'm going to give Olympiacos some credit because at no point Olympiacos sat back. They tried to get on the ball. They tried to break. And there was a couple of dangerous moments. I mean, the save in the first half.
The save from Rea, that was brilliant. I mean, and
it was a brilliant move as well. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And they were busy. They were trying to create. They just lacked that little bit of final kind of quality, but they was getting, they was getting the ball. I mean, some of the balls that was being played out to the right wing in the second half and stuff like that. And as I said, that Prudence, he was on the ball and he looked
very tricky player.
Yeah, he looked better all the time. So Leeds versus Spurs, Man United versus Sunderland should be interesting Saturday. There's some really big fixtures Saturday. Yeah. I'm going to go. Do you know what, Joseph? Right, I think Leeds will beat Spurs.
That's what I'm thinking. I said it on my show that it's going to be a tough place to go to. Leeds are doing okay.
We'll get Saturday's fixtures up. We'll go through Saturday's fixtures. But before we do, this guy here, our mate James, the Hammer fan, bless up James, E20 Zone, got a lot of time for E20 Zone. He's a real one for his club, absolute real one. He said Nuno is coming. Nuno is coming. They're all buzzed around here about Nuno, and rightly so, because they've not had a lot of shout about the old Hammers, are they? So E20 James, if you're still in the chat, my brother, listen, I'm not disrespecting West Ham because I know what West Ham do against Arsenal and Spurs. It's your cup final, isn't it? It's your FA Cup and Champions League rolled into one.
Yeah. They got that left back that I think his name is Diouf. He's dangerous. He's quick. He's rapid. So you know what I mean. And he overlaps. Yeah, and Summerfield. That's what I was going to say. Because if you watch them, if you watch them in the second half, totally different side. First half, you're thinking, oh, it's typical West Ham. Second half, totally different. Could have ended up winning the game. You know, I mean, Jared Bowen, you know, we really like getting the equaliser, and he even said that, you know, we deserve to win that game based on the chances that it had in that second half. So listen, Nuno's going to have them organised. That's one thing he will do. He will make sure that, you know, his motto is to, and the players were talking about it, that, you know, he's going to prepare his back, you know, for, in terms of his defenders, build from a solid base. And obviously when he was with Nottingham Forest, remember Nottingham Forest was one of the best counter-attacking sides in the Premier League. I think Crystal Palace have taken that mantle now. So yeah, so he's gonna obviously put his marker on the team, and we'll see how we fare against them on Saturday.
It's going to be tricky. I don't think it's going to be. I mean, again, Norms, right? People are saying, "Oh yeah, 3-4-0." It's never going to be 3 or 4-0.
It's not going to be.
It ain't going to be 3 or 4-0. Guarantee you that.
I mean, well, according to some top gooners, we're going to have the league wrapped up in no time. You was on the show last night. I'm sure you heard it firsthand, DJB.
Oh, I tell you what, mate. Yeah, I mean, he says we're in week 6, and it's all going to be wrapped up by week
10.
But yeah, it's all going to be done and dusted.
Okay.
Done and dusted, my friend.
Wow.
No problem at all. So
we'll watch his
we
space.
We will see.
Yeah.
But listen, he does it for a reaction, doesn't he? And we know the reason why he does it. He does it for the clicks and all of that. And we can all talk crap to get loads of clicks and subs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could come on here and say
super positive.
Say that Odegaard is better than Zidane. I could come and say that, you know, Gyökeres is better than Bergkamp. And suddenly me
figures,
Sue just come in again. He's coming. He's coming, Norms. Look, he's won a free kick. He's won a free kick right on the edge of the box for this one. Look. Sorry to be rude, DJB, but the chat, we're moving like cheap, dirty peasants and need to do better. Normski needs to be your 1K subs already. This is a disgrace. Sue's got a bit better myself.
Disgracia.
Especially that last sentence. We are moving like cheap, dirty peasants. 100%. We are. 100%. That's not us, by the way, moving like cheap, dirty peasants, chat. It's the football team. I can't come out of there tonight saying that we were absolutely outstanding, Norms.
No, I know. I mean,
we've had moments. We've had moments again. We've had moments during the game where I thought it was okay, but I can't really come out of there going, "Oh, what a performance! Fantastic!" Marino, Zubimendi were brilliant. The only one that comes out for me is Odegaard, really, and Skelly. Yeah, smash the likes up, people. Big up to DJB and Normski. No league was ever won by October. Ain't happening. He lives in dreamland.
I just can't take
he lives in dreamland, and we can't entertain him too much. Let's get the weekend's fixtures up, Norms.
Yep.
And we'll have a little look at these. There's going to be some good ones. Let's have a look.
You got the early one on Friday, AFC Bournemouth against Fulham. That's
there we
8
go.
o'clock kickoff.
3rd of October. So we've got Bournemouth v Fulham. That's going to be I reckon that's going to be wide open. Now I'll tell you what, you want to see some end-to-end football. That one, they'll be going at one another. These two.
Yeah. I
can't see that being a low-scoring game. I'm going to go 2-2 with that, Norms. What are you going with that one?
I mean, Fulham. I mean, listen, they got beaten at home. Was it 3-1? Was it Leeds that beat him? I'm sure it was Leeds. Was it Leeds that beat them 3-1?
They did get done, didn't
No,
they?
sorry, it wasn't Leeds. Sorry, it was Aston Villa. No lie, it was Aston Villa.
Let's go. I'll get about 3 screens opened here. Hang on, Norms. Right. Okay. So Fulham. Yeah. No. Leeds. Bournemouth was 2-2.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it was Aston
Leeds,
Villa.
Bournemouth
It was Aston Villa that beat them 3-1.
Fulham got beat by.
And they were at home as well.
So, guys, both teams are going into this game wanting to turn it round. Fulham got beat 3-1 by a Villa, really, that haven't been really firing on all cylinders. So,
I think that's their first win, Villa's first win.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be 2-2. I reckon that'd be 2-2. Bournemouth.
I could go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Leeds v Spurs. I tell you what, Leeds at home. Spurs weren't impressive against Bodo Glimt, were they? Let's be honest.
Yet again, another draw. I mean, and own goal saving them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what, right? You know when you think about it. I mean, obviously, we've gone over the game tonight, and I've picked a few holes in what I saw, but overall pleased with the result and pleased with certain things. I suppose looking at Spurs, it could have been a lot worse, couldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
So 3 points, and one thing that Spurs give you when you're feeling rough like me and you're full up with head cold and that, you look at Spurs and suddenly you feel a lot better, don't you?
Yeah. It's just
the
dose of medicine. Yeah, definitely.
You don't need to go. Yeah, you don't need to go to the doctors to get antibiotics, do you? You just watch Spurs for a little while, don't you?
That'll clear your infection.
Or Man United.
yeah. I mean, Man United were terrible at the weekend.
So this is what you do, chat. Right? You don't go to the doctors and badger your doctor and say, "Doctor, I feel really sick. I'm not feeling well." Yeah. All you got to do is just go and watch Man United. And suddenly the whole world looks fantastic, and you feel a lot better.
Yeah, they were terrible.
What a tonic.
They were absolutely terrible.
They're awful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which I'm a little bit disappointed about, Norms, because I think a healthy Premiership is Man United.
Yeah,
I mean, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, listen, you have to go back a few years to see these guys. I think under Solskjaer and obviously under Mourinho, I think Mourinho came out with that statement of saying like it's the biggest achievement he's ever done by finishing second. And I think he's just a knock at the onus to sort of say, look, you didn't back me, but look, this is the greatest achievement, better than any trophy I've won for us to finish second place. And I was thinking, wow, maybe that's probably why Arteta took a leap out of his book and said, yeah, second place 3 times in a row. It can't be that bad.
Place, yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely over the moon with that. You know what I mean? Johnny D, Odegaard has had 2 good games. Yeah, I'll give him that in a row after his injury. He still can't finish for shit. No, you know why? Because although he had a brilliant game tonight, Odegaard, he still gets in positions where you think, get a shot off, shoot.
Yeah.
And he looks for that perfect pass.
Yeah.
Whereas 2-3 seasons ago, he'd be shooting and banging.
That's what I was going to say. And that's it for me. That's where the frustration comes. With a lot of these guys that Martinelli, he could have taken a first-time shot. Just taking too many touches. You can't. You're in the Premier League. When you come up against top teams like Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, you have to take your chance because if you don't, they will punish you. Do you know what I mean?
Robbie wants to know what button do you press to sub to Normski?
Normski TV. Is
Just
it in the
go
link?
Normski TV. It's in the chat.
It should be in the chat. I mean, if Wahaha or somebody could put it back in there.
Yeah, I think.
I think Lynch might have put it in there as well.
Kawaja's put it in. I think. Mods, can you pin Normski TV?
Yeah, I think it was Lynch.
But if you go on Normski TV, there's only one Normski TV, man.
Yeah.
You can't miss our Norms.
Come and sub to me. Come and sub to the geezer. Leave
the
geezer alone.
The fact that Norms is not on 1,000 subs is is
It's a
probably
tough journey. It's a tough old
the only
journey, mate.
thing
But you know what I mean.
yeah, I'm gobsmacked by that.
Yeah,
That's worse than Arsenal finishing runners up
yeah.
3 years running for me. That is Norms. So after 6 games, the Premier League title can't be decided, but after 10 games, Arsenal are winning it all. Facts. Terry
Mate.
Tibbs. If you heard all that spiel yesterday, man, I can't. I was just about holding it together. But anyway, Leeds v Spurs. I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going to go 3-1 Leeds.
Wow.
Wild.
I was gonna say 2. I was gonna say 2-1. I was gonna put it that much.
2-1 Leeds. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Norms, Arsenal v West Ham. Now, on paper, current form, it should be job done, shouldn't
A
it?
walk in the park. Should be a walk in the park based on West
But
Ham's.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Don't tell me
I'm going to go a
draw.
stinky 2-1 Arsenal.
Oh, good. I think I'd have to go with that to be safe, playing it safe.
Yeah,
I don't want to go with a big score, but yeah, I'd go with a 2-1. Do you know what I mean?
Because one thing with the midweek mingle, Norms, we keep our feet on the ground, don't we? We don't pluck out these 5s and 4-0s, do we, mate?
No.
We're realistic because you got Yorkeres looking like a championship forward at the moment, looking like a Coventry striker, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people can say that's harsh, and if anyone's looking at this on the replay or tomorrow or something like that don't follow me, come and see for yourself live. Come and watch him live at the Emirates.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything that convinces me he's a top Premiership striker.
Wow.
All right. I'm not saying he's poor. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying that he won't improve. But at the moment, when I'm comparing him with likes of Eta TK,
yeah,
and when I'm comparing him with Isak, and I'm comparing him with all the top strikers in the Premiership, Haaland, and when I'm comparing him with all of the Mateta at the moment as well.
You've got that guy from Brentford. Is it Thiago?
When I'm comparing him with him,
he's on 4 goals. He's
Jared Bowen behind.
Yep.
You know, if you're comparing them with these men, he's nowhere near it. I'm sorry, people. You've got to be real. Sometimes you have to just take your Arsenal hat off and just look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Strip it right back.
Sometimes you got to dive in the deep end and start swimming to the shallow end and get it right. You know? Yeah. Leeds win, Lynch, 100%, my friend, 100%. Arsenal, West Ham, I'm going 2-1. I'm going a stinky tight 2-1. To be honest,
I'll go with that as well.
I think we'll dominate it. I think West Ham will try and hit us on the break.
Yeah.
Manchester United at home to informed Sunderland. Norms. What are Man United going to do? They've got to get a win,
yeah, I mean,
big up, Darren, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to turn a corner, mate, because as I say, 2 games, they can't win 2 games on a bounce. That's just mad. So they've got to start the whole streak thing again. Man United, Sunderland.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know.
Do you know what it is with it? Do you know what it is? And we're all to blame, right? We all do it. There you go, guys. Look, Bosch, Normski. Cheers, Kawaja. Top man.
Click on that in the chat. You should take me to the
Click on that, bang, and you go straight to Normski TV.
Yep.
Get him up to 1,000 likes, people. All right. I'm on commission. Come on.
Come on, I'm on 8.
The thing is with Man United, right? Because they're Man United, and we're all guilty of it in football, isn't it? It's like we look at the name, but we don't actually look at the state the football team's in at the present time. We just look at the name like, oh, Man United. Yeah. Man United at home against Sunderland, Old Trafford. Yeah, Man United should win that.
However, win it, on paper.
This ain't the Man United that everyone knows. It ain't the Old Trafford fortress that everyone knows. This is the Man United. This is like I don't know. This is pick a team in lower leagues. This is like
Yeah, I mean, look, they're
you
languishing
probably
what
have a tougher
40.
game going to Leighton Orient.
Yeah, but this is what look. They got out to Grimsby. I mean, they've got out to Grimsby.
You're gonna sit on the fence, Norm, and go to a draw, aren't you?
That's what that's what my head's telling me.
I think 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 1-1.
so, yeah. They got a couple of good players in there, Sunderland. Like
Kawaja, our last win at home against West Ham United was Boxing Day 2022 when we won 3-1. Yeah, I was there. I was there. Remember it well. We played some brilliant football that day. Brilliant football. Crazy, isn't it? Absolute crazy. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that, Kawaja.
Then you got Chelsea. Then you got the Chelsea, Liverpool.
Chelsea, Liverpool, people. What we saying on this one?
I'm being selfish and going for a draw. I don't want either of them to win. So
you're going to go for a draw.
I'm going to go for a draw. I think. Listen, Chelsea have notoriously not done well against Liverpool. My head is saying Liverpool, but my heart is saying a draw.
I'm a bit disjointed. Right. This is my take on Chelsea Liverpool, right? When your team has won a title and they've lost their last 2 games, there's always a little bounce. Always. And top managers very rarely go 3 games. I think they're going to win it, Liverpool.
What's the score? What score are you going for?
I'm going 2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah.
2-1.
I think. Yeah. I'm just being like, you know. I mean,
yeah. No, I can see where you're coming from, Norms.
Yeah,
definitely.
If they drop points, then we got to capitalise. But we've done it once, and we did it this weekend. Gone. Can we do it again if there is another upset? Well, I say upset, but you know, Chelsea, because they're not playing too well. That's 3 red cards now in a row.
He's going 2-1. Joseph are going 1-0 Liverpool. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2. Vincenzo, big up, my friend. Welcome. Allison's ruled out.
Yeah,
but
out, yeah.
They didn't have Allison for large chunks last season, and they done all right, didn't they?
No, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think if you've got a good backup goalkeeper, that ain't so bad. But Etatika, if he's missing, that's a big miss.
Yeah.
But then they got Isak.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think with the Isak situation, because obviously we was talking about it on my channel earlier on that he needs to
Lynch going to a draw. Yeah, go on.
Get some sort of training, try and get some training, and get more match time, because obviously with him missing the pre-season, you know what I mean, he's going to have to try and get up to scratch with the rest of the team. And I think a couple of times in that game, my man was like holding his knees and blowing hard. So yeah, it's not going to be easy for him. Do you know what I mean?
Waha.
Etatika
is back.
Okay, all right.
Etatika back.
Listen, Chelsea got Pedro. He might be able to do something.
Yeah. I'm going to go for a draw. I think Lynch has gone for a draw. Suge, I like the red. I'll tell you, we've got some legends in tonight, people. So then we move on to Sunday's fixtures. Aston Villa, Burnley. I'm going to go back-to-back wins for Aston Villa. I think they'll win 3-1.
Yeah. Let's just go to that. Where are we? Saturday. Sunday, Sunday, yeah. Aston Villa, Burnley, yeah. So that should be a win. That should be a home win. Everton, Crystal Palace.
Oh, yeah. Everton, Crystal Palace. This is going to be interesting because Everton are a different animal this season. I think Grealish is bang on form. See, he's
a top assist in it, 4 assists.
Now, when people talk about Arsenal football players and squad depth, who would you have on the left side of midfield? And I said, sign this player right at the beginning of the season. I said, one of my first streams were, would you take Grealish on loan, right? Right now, who would you rather have on the left wing, Grealish or Trossard?
Grealish all day long.
100%. Rest my case.
All
Right?
day long, mate.
100%. So when we're picking other players from other teams in front of Arsenal players, it ain't all rosy in the garden, people, is it? Let's be honest.
No.
Right? This is what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to go. I'm going to sit on the fence. I'm going to go a draw. And I'm going to go, I think you're going to be high scoring. I'm going to go 2-2.
Okay.
You're going for a Palace away win, aren't you, Norms?
Yeah. I think they're just such a great counter-attacking side. They're strong. Do you know what I mean? And you know what I mean in every kind of area. And then they got obviously Mateta doing quite well. I reckon I'll go 2-1 Crystal Palace.
2-1 Crystal Palace. Yeah. I see where you're coming from, Norms. Palace are a very, very good side with a very, very good manager. They're well coached, well organised. Adam Walton is I think Adam Walton is a magnificent player.
Yeah, definitely.
Adam Walton is a magnificent player.
Yeah, I mean, in the summer.
He's a really good player. Really good player. His decision making is so good. Really good player. I'd love him at Arsenal. Well, actually, I wouldn't while this manager's there because he'll end up on the bench and he'll play Zubamendi in front of him.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's another one, chat. Adam Walton or Zubamendi right now? Right now.
Put it in the chat. Adam Walton or Zubamendi? Who would you
take your Arsenal hat off, and Johnny D, come out your tunnel. Right. I'm picking Adam Walton. He gives you a lot more than Zubamendi right now. He's probably better than Declan Rice at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to put it past that. He's very good.
Yeah, Will Hughes does the dirty work. DJB is better than what people think. Joseph, 100%. 100%. There you go. Walton. Look. See?
Yeah.
Don't ask silly questions. Waha, don't like to be put in a position. Right, who we got next? So then,
is it Brentford City?
Yeah, Brentford City. No, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest.
Oh yes, yeah.
Newcastle, Nottingham Forest. I'm going Newcastle home win.
Yep. Yeah, I think Angie's got a bad start with him. So
you know what?
Yeah, I think Newcastle win that.
The way Angie's going to set up, I'm going to go 3-1 Newcastle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Palace are a serious team. Zubamendi all day. I have zero clues. Who's that? Adam? What? Never seen him, but if you say so, DJ, but go and watch him. Go and watch Adam Walton. Honestly, watch Adam Walton last season and watch him this season, mate. He
was linked with a lot of teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 4-1 to Suge. Yeah, Suge. I think so, my friend. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised. What else we got?
So we've done
on the right page still. Yep. We are. Sorry.
So we've done
Wolves versus Brighton.
Yep. Yeah. That sounds good. Game wise,
Wolves need a home win, don't they?
They need one. But listen,
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I think Brighton win that. I'm going to go 2-0.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying going to Wolves. Wolves shock win for Lynch. Boring 0-0 draw. Suge, you could be right there. I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going to go 1-1 that one. Definitely 1-1. Yeah. Look at him. Welbeck.
Yeah, Danny boy.
Danny Welbeck or Yorkeres. This is what I'm saying.
Oh God!
Welbeck, you know, he's
now we're sinking, man. Now we're sinking.
Now we're
loads of
sinking. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm jesting. But you know, Welbeck is banging in the goals at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
you
scoring
can't. You
two.
can't. Yeah, you can't take it away from
Yeah.
him. He's doing that.
Brentford, Manchester City. God damn.
They're just seeing
Love
off
Danny
Man
Welbeck.
United. Can they see off the sitter? Can they see off the sitter? Listen, I'm gonna go. Ireland's on fire. I'm gonna go 3-1 Man City.
3-1 Man City. Right. Yeah, I'm going to go. They're a funny team, Brentford, though, aren't they? Another one that's well organised, and Welbeck is top forward, has a great attitude, great lad. Yeah, he's brilliant, old Danny Welbeck. Suge is going to City 3-1, 3-0 City all day long. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1. I think Brentford will score. People. I think Brentford will score. So that'll be it, guys. So what we've said is Spurs are losing. Arsenal are stinking at 2-1. We're saying that Man United are. Did you say they'd win, Norms?
Who's that? Sorry.
Said to draw, didn't we? Man United Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, us Liverpool away win, Villa a home win, Everton Palace draw, Newcastle comfortable win, Wolves draw, and City win 3-1. Yep. If anyone follows those predictions and puts money on it and wins, me and Normski wants 20%.
That's right. We'll give you your bank account details. We'll give that over
20%, people. 20%. Yeah. No, big up, my friend. Big up. Yeah, that's going to be a tricky one Saturday.
Yeah, definitely.
Norms, I probably won't see you till Saturday, so I've got to ask you, my friend, what do you think? How do you think he's going to set up against West Ham? So, is he going to go with Marino, Rice, and Zubimendi in midfield, or is he going to start Eze and Odegaard together? Is he going to rest players? Is he not going to rest players? Let's say Gabriel's fit, because we don't know yet because he came off.
Yeah. If we're going to say, if we're going for the back four, it'll be Timber. If Gabriel's fit, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel. Boy, jeez, man, you got the horse at left back. I want the horse, or I would want probably Lewis Skelly at left back. Okay. Yeah. That's what I would want. Obviously, Arteta will.
I'd like Skelly at left back, but
he'll bring.
He's going to go Calafiori, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to go Calafiori, and then obviously in the midfield, Eze, Odegaard, and Deckers, and then on the left, Martinelli, right, Saka, and Victor Gokras up front.
Yeah, that would be a good team, wouldn't it? Because West Ham. Right. And if at E20 zone, if you're still in the chat or you watch it back, you've even got to admit this. Your defense is absolutely pony, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to, if you play too defensive against a defensive West Ham, there's something seriously wrong, isn't there?
Yeah.
You've got to go for this team. I would play, as I said, I'd play Rice in the 6. This would be an ideal opportunity on Saturday to go Rice in the 6, Odegaard in the 8, Eze in the 10, Saka, Martinelli, because he's scoring goals. Martinelli's confidence is high, right? And Yorkeres up front, right? It would be an absolute perfect game for that, wouldn't it, Norms?
Yeah, definitely. We saw evidence of that. When they were brought on in the Newcastle game. So, when you see that, you're excited by it. Is the manager going to be excited by it? That's the question. Or is he going to, as he's done tonight, revert back to type and play with, as they say, free fridges? Declan wasn't in that one, but Moreno and Zubimendi, nah, not for me. Zubimendi is not an upgrade on Partey. You know what I mean? It's not an upgrade on Partey, so yeah.
No, exactly. I mean, and I've been saying it all along. If you're gonna really, really be serious about winning the Premier League, you've got to make Emirates a fortress. And what I mean by a fortress is not hard to beat, where they come and you literally blow teams away.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, no disrespect to West Ham, 'cause I've got a lot of respect for West Ham, but at the moment where West Ham are, they're the sort of teams you've got to get your 3 points and score some goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You know, because we've got some tough fixtures coming up.
Who got sent off in that last game? West Ham game. I'm trying to think who got sent off again. Was it Saliba?
No, he got sent off against Bournemouth, didn't he, Saliba?
Oh, it was Bournemouth, right? No, who got sent off then?
Did we ever sending off against West
Yeah,
Ham?
there was a red card. I remember who it was now.
Who was it? I'm trying to think.
Now.
Chat, who got sent off against West Ham last season? Marino, Zubimendi are okay as midfield players, DJB and Normski, but not title win. No, exactly. They don't do enough in midfield for me to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big up, Static.
What was it again? What was it again? What was the question? Who
got sent off in the fixture of Arsenal West Ham last season? Was it a sending off?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. What's the name?
Hope you well, Static. I'm trying to think.
I can't remember
if there was a sending off.
Who got sent off?
Was it Everts? No.
Skelly. It was Skelly.
Skelly, yes, that's right.
It got overturned, didn't it, after?
Oh, big up, my friend.
Yeah, it was Skelly. Remember, he hardly touched the guy. And,
that's right. Yes. Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
Was that against West Ham? Wow.
Yeah, I believe it was, yeah.
Wow. I was too annoyed, man. I lost the plot when we got beat by them. I literally lost the plot. It was disgusting, honestly. Absolutely disgusting.
West Ham, West Ham.
Oh, no, but the fans, man, they go absolute. They love getting one over us on us. They really do. And outside the ground, because they travel well as well, West Ham. They make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
It was awful. DJB, awesome. Thank you for fixing it, man. I appreciate it. No problem, my brother. Big up, my friend. 100% all the time. Yeah, Skelly. Yes, Norm Skelly. Yeah. Yeah, Zubi played the full 90 today. Play Rice in the 6 versus his old side. Odegaard Eze in front. Yeah, Lynch, I'm with you on that. I think you're in agreement with us on that, Lynch. The only problem is Rice against West Ham at the Emirates the last 2 seasons has played absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Just hasn't turned up. Do you know what I worry about Bowen, Norms? I think Bowen's an absolute brilliant player. I can't believe none of the big clubs went for him last season. Can you?
Yeah, I mean, how old is he? 26, 27? 27?
Something around there. What a player, though. What a player.
Yeah. Would have cost an arm and a leg, but no, he's a great player. Absolute great player. And that goal that he took, fantastic.
And so underrated as well, wasn't he, Norms?
Yeah, definitely.
I would have rather him than Madueke. 100%. 100%. He's got much more. He's final third and decision making. And well, look at the goals he scores. He single-handedly pulls West Ham through the mire, doesn't he?
Yeah.
DJB, I'm good. I'm literally heading off to bed now. Yeah, no problem. We're going to close down in a minute.
Not too long after you, mate.
We're going to go to bed. Yeah. I just wanted to quickly say hello to both of you legends.
Yeah, guys.
Hopefully watch the replay tonight. Now, big up, Static. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Joseph, big up, Darren, as well. Another legend in the chat. Now, big up, everyone. Guys, thank you for staying up. I know the Mingle wasn't its usual time tonight, but unfortunately, due to Champions League duties, I was coming home from the Emirates, and then you have to rely on public transport. But But yeah, we've gone through the fixtures. We've analysed tonight's game. The 3 points in the bag.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, I suppose, in the Champions League. However, there are still cracks around. They've all not been filled up yet, have they, Norms?
It's a polyfiller, mate. It's a polyfiller.
Yeah.
It's a polyfiller.
You know what I mean?
There's still areas of concern. There are still areas, small areas of concern. You know what I mean? I think just to say, you know, the good thing about Arteta is that he's got a good problem in terms of the squad size and that.
Yeah.
What he can do is whether, you know, he makes it work to his advantage and he makes the right choices when it comes to the substitution. So we've got the squad depth, probably one of the best squad depths in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I've heard people say in Europe, but listen, I'm just sticking. So
yeah, I don't want to go across to
only-
Europe. I
only-
mean, there's some banging squads in Europe. Have you seen Real Madrid's squad? Jesus, man.
Yeah, Barcelona got beaten tonight, didn't they? PSG beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, PSG beat them, but yeah, man, they got.
Just going to say before you go though, Norms, right? How I'm looking at Zubimendi, realistically,
Yeah,
because I'm not, you know, I'm unbiased. I'm not. I don't look through tinted glasses. Do you know what I mean? The way I'm looking at Zubimendi, I suppose the Liverpool fans are looking at Wirtz, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, 100%. I think
he does the odd. You see odd moments with him, but what I'm trying to say, for what Wirtz was bought in for, Liverpool fans and the rest of us are not actually seeing
it happen. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean Jamie Carragher. I don't want to misquote him. He said, "Where is it? Here he goes. I think it's this one. Yeah, he basically says that. This is what he says. He says Jamie Carragher speaking on CBS Sports after the Liverpool's defeat to Galatasaray. He says, "Right now the balance of the team is not right, and the obvious one that stands out is Florian Wirtz, who's just not had the races at all. He's a young boy coming to a new league and has plenty of time to go. But right now, this is the last bit. Right now, he needs to come out of them teams. Liverpool go back to what they were last season and try to build some confidence and some stability. Right now, it looks like it's a mess. So this is Paul Merson, Jamie Carragher's assessment of the team at the moment. They're not quite gelling.
No.
And just everything seems a little bit just all over the place, with disjointed. Yeah. Disjointed.
See, I think sometimes Zubimendi confuses things for us. Because Rice don't know Rice has to cover everything when he's playing.
You see, he's everywhere. Literally,
and he sometimes you actually see it. He looks across and he's sort of as if to say, "Well, Zubi, you're meant to be doing this."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're meant to be doing this. You know that guy that you got at work and you're doing everything else, and you check you do it because you get on with it.
Yeah.
But after a while, you check back and you go, "Hang on a minute. He's having another cup of tea. What am
I doing? I mean,
Penny's dropped here. He should be doing this, not me."
Crazy.
It's that kind of. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of relationship that I find that they've got at the moment. You know. I just feel. Yeah. Listen, I'm hoping that he'll come good and we'll see this fantastic baller. But for me, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it. You know, and I don't mean to be cruel, but so how I feel about Zubimendi are probably a lot of fans feel about Wirtz. Yeah. They're hoping because they've invested in him, but but we'll see. Well, sub to Normski. They will do. Everyone's going to sub to Normski. Carragher's a result merchant. He kissed Liverpool's fours for the 5 games. I told you all they don't play well 2 seasons in a row for 4 months. Now, after 2 losses, Carragher rips into them like they were crap. Yeah. Eagles wrote Liverpool off straight away.
Yeah.
He's telling them he's coming
wrapped up in whenever it was
falling off of a cliff. Relegation fodder.
Crazy.
Do you know what I
to
mean?
even think like
Yeah,
that, man. It's
no, big
absolutely
up
crazy.
people.
There's
Big
only
up
one
my
team.
people. And Normski, what can I say, mate? I really appreciate you coming on here.
No problems.
Really appreciate you staying up late. It wasn't
Yeah.
the normal mingle time, but this is our regular Wednesday night mingle, guys.
Yeah, 9:30.
Thank you for coming in. It will be back to its normal time next Wednesday, because we've got the
It's the international weekend.
international break, haven't we? Oh dear.
Yeah, we make
I
it.
can't get excited.
No.
England don't excite me.
Yeah.
Obviously, World Cup, Euros, when the tournaments start.
Yeah,
but
it's in the
all
knockout stages. That's when
all
everything
of these
gets
friendlies and build up and all that, I just can't get excited over it, Norms. I can't get excited over it. However, I would still want England to win the World Cup over Arsenal winning the Champions League. And that's saying something.
Yeah.
That's
No,
saying
it is.
something,
That
because I've
is.
never seen Arsenal win the Champions League.
Yeah.
So that's a big statement, but I'm just being honest with you people, as I always am. But no, big up everyone. Norms, what you got coming up?
Yeah, so tomorrow Bruised Banana at 8:30 with Shane, and then have a little break in between that, and then Monday back with the OGs on Monday. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
We're back full circle. Just Groundhog Day. We go again. We keep training out the content for you, the world class chat.
Yeah. Nah, big up Waha as always. Thank you very much. Darren Sullivan, absolute legend. Thank you very much. We're gonna have to get you in some more merch, mate. That's coming. But perhaps we'll do like a little bit of merch on the Mingle next week. We'll start picking people from the chat and dressing people up in it. Static will drop by. Darren, the Lynch, Joseph. Thank you, Prome, for all the gifting, the memberships. Absolute legend. Suge, as always, absolute legend. Binks. I can't go through them all, but you know who you are, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Each and every one of you, stay safe, and big up to everyone. I will be doing the Sunday sit-back session on Sunday, going over the football action over the weekend, picking through the Arsenal-West Ham game. Hopefully it's all positives, but I'm sure there'll be some negatives in there as well. Join me on Sunday Mingle. Then I've got the OGs. Then Thursday, tomorrow. It's Thursday already tomorrow. Oh my God. Me, Kenny Ken. I don't know if Aaron can join us because he's obviously working now, but me and Kenny Ken, we're doing the Thursday night chat show. Getting Kenny's point of view on tonight's game and everything else. Looking forward to the weekend. So join me tomorrow, Sunday sit back, and then we're back round to the Mingle, my friend, don't we? Brilliant stuff. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Take care.
We are going to be out of here. Thank you very much for staying up. Do appreciate it. Absolute legends. We're gone. Bless up. Good night. Sleep well. Bless.